What's going on, everybody? It is finally here. I don't have my headset on, but I need to get it on right now. The Justice League Snyder Cut, the official trailer. I'm about to react to this thing because I've been waiting for this. All these little teasers have just been kind of getting me hype, and I really hope that it is something very special. Obviously, it's just the Justice League movie, but there's gonna be a bunch of different scenes in it, and hopefully it does change the game of the movie itself because the first one I just didn't like it all. But don't forget, I do stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at Deltron_210, and yeah, let's get into this reaction. Okay. About to play this thing. HBO Max, Snyder Cut. Um, let's get into this.
The bell's been rung. Out in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.
I had a dream,
Nightmare.
almost like a premonition.
Dark side.
I think there's an attack coming.
My lord, this one will fall.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend ourselves.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, find out what that reason is.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It will. It has to. We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
Oh! What? Okay. Hold on. Let's see what's new. Let's see what's new real quick. Okay, so we got the beginning scene. Clearly, this is where Superman dies. I mean, it's pretty fucking clear. It's at the beginning, or I'm sorry, Batman v Superman. Let's see. Let's keep going. Either this is, I think this is actually, you know what? I'm not sure where this is. I don't see the Daily Planet. It's all good. We're gonna keep going. You know, I'm gonna turn this off just for sake on its own. Okay, so there's the nightmare scene. So we get another shot of the nightmare scene where Batman's in. The thing, the premonition, what he says that he saw. Then we get Wonder Woman. Okay, then we get a shot of Darkseid, which this is what everything's been kind of leading up to. I don't know if we're actually going to see a fight against Darkseid. I personally think that this is going to be like a leading up to type thing, because if you watch the animated series, it's always kind of led up to like Darkseid. And when he did appear, it was just mainly focused around Darkseid. So, I think what we're going to be getting is the same movie that we did before, but obviously with a lot of extra cutscenes. I think the whole thing is supposed to be 4.5 hours or so. And with that, I think if this movie does well, if this readjustment of the movie does well, then maybe we might get a Justice League 2 or like a Justice League War type thing where we're going to end up end up well it's just going to be based around Darkseid and they have to take him out. I don't know. Let's see what happens. They're showing a lot of Darkseid, but it's not even showing Darkseid fight. So who knows? But this is the first glimpse of Darkseid at Wonder Woman's home, where it shows all the gods at. Then we get a glimpse of Darkseid, Granny Goodness, walking down with all the parademons. I assume this is Apocalypse because it doesn't look like Earth. He's walking. This is our second glimpse of Darkseid. Now, I just don't, in my personal point of view, obviously they changed his appearance because the first appearance that they showed was not very. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But something about this one, he looks a little bit more slim. Obviously, he has a lot more armor on. So I don't know. The original design that they showed, I wasn't very impressed. But coming with this, I'm glad that they at least did some extra changes. But like I said, I don't know if we're actually going to see him fight. That's another thing. We got Steppenwolf kneeling down to Darkseid. I think this is just like a hologram type thing. I don't think this is really Darkseid. I think this is just like a hologram of Darkseid. That's why he's kneeling down. Hey, this is what's going on, because you can clearly tell that this is the ship that Steppenwolf came in. And then you have the parademons. Let's see. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna fast forward just a little bit. Of course, we got the Steppenwolf that we've seen months ago. Let's see. Nothing new here. What else do we have new? Come on. Give me something, baby. I do like. Okay, let's see if this is the quote right here. Hold on.
Team's strong enough. How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull.
I like that quote. How do you know your team's strong enough if you can't bring down the charging bull? Which clearly they're talking about Darkseid. Clearly they've already discussed who he is. They've already discussed probably how powerful he is. And I'm starting to kind of piece it all together. They have made Darkseid extremely, extremely tall. That's a little bit. We're gonna compare it here in a second. But I do like that quote because they're right. Alfred's right. If you can't take down Steppenwolf, how do you expect to take down Darkseid? And especially without Superman. Especially if you're not waving that red cape around like he said. Because without Superman, it becomes very, very difficult. I think that is the one thing about the Justice League is that they do have a limit if they don't have Superman in it. On their team, on their side. I do like this shot right here. This has been again advertised months ago, probably even last year. I can't believe they even cut it out. This is like an introduction of Barry Allen meeting Iris West for the first time, and I love it. I love this scene. Let's see. So we got this going on. Of course, we got the black suit Superman. Oh, and then we have. No, I think it just showed it just for a quick second. Here we go. So then we have the giant Batmobile, whatever the hell this thing is. Don't hate me for it because if it is in the comics, I don't know about it. What I do remember is something similar to it in the Dark Knight Returns from the comics and even from the animated series, from the Dark Knight Returns in part 1 and 2. Well, just 1 really, where he came out and he was driving something so fucking big like this. It was ridiculous. Oh no, why does this always happen? Okay. So Barry Allen with his father. What else do we got? Batman, Aquaman, Steppenwolf. Of course, the teaser of Batman and his eyes. The one thing that I'm super excited to see is
Society. Live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
okay. So he sounds definitely different. It does not sound like the. I mean, it still kind of sounds like the gangster, you know, but that's just Jared Leto's voice. But I'm pretty sure the way that he his personality is completely different now. And as what we can tell from here, he's not locked up. Um, he's in a SWAT suit and he's even carrying a gun. I think the premonition that he ended up stating or seeing or envisioning is obviously it's clearly a post-apocalyptic, but things have changed. It looks like maybe he might be a part of the Suicide Squad, or maybe they've even went so far as recruiting like supervillains and villains in general to kind of fight against the parademons and even Darkseid himself. And maybe that's what's going on because again, he's clearly not strapped up. You know, clearly he's not chained up or anything. He has a bulletproof vest on and he has a gun. Clear as day, a gun. His hair is long, it's green. I really like it's terrifying.
Isn't that right? Batman.
And his appearance is just now that there's actual color to it, it's not a black and white. I like it. I really like it. No more tattoos all over his face. You got some scars right here. So whatever they've done to him, it's a big change. But whatever scenes that they're going to end up giving Jared Leto, I really hope that it changes his Joker for the better. Obviously, this is probably a more I don't want to say a more mature Joker, but this is definitely a change, and I hope that they do some type of movie in the future if they decide to keep Jared Leto after this, because clearly it's needed. That maybe they might show a Joker. Maybe they might do a movie where Joker changes to this persona, and that would be exciting to see. Definitely exciting. But yeah, that's our trailer so far. That's what we have so far. I just want to listen to it one more time. Hold on.
Where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
Ooh. We're looking on March 18th. Now, I don't know if the whole thing is coming out. They were talking about like releasing it in parts, but I think the whole thing might just be released on March 18th. And I'm super excited to see where it's going to end up going. I hope, okay, I'm going to be honest, people hated Zack Snyder. You guys can't go back and forth, okay? People hated Zack Snyder because of certain films and certain things that he ended up doing in his film careers. And then when he left the Justice League project, which was for an obvious reason, if you go back and check and go back and look into it, why he left, it was understandable. But people were like, "Oh well, he didn't need to be in it anyways. He didn't need to produce it. He didn't need to direct it." And I was just like, "Okay, all right. Well, I guess you guys really don't like what he does, you know." And then when the Justice League came out and it was just an absolute shit show. Well, release the Snyder cut. It has to be a lot better. Like, bro, like then you start giving him all this praise and all this. It's ridiculous. You guys need to, you guys need to figure out what y'all need, okay, and what y'all want, because this is what we're getting. This is what we could have got from the beginning. Could have, and y'all didn't want it, and now you want it. You just can't keep going back and forth. Figure it out. But either way, I like the changes. I hope it's a success because I would like to see more of Jared Leto's Joker. I would like to see more of the progression of Darkseid. Again, I don't think we're going to be fighting Darkseid. And if we are, I hope it's not super short. I really hope it's not. But if it's a movie that's gonna progress to a longer movie with Darkseid, where it builds up to the fight, I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that. But leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Again, I do stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and all my additional social media is down below. And I will see you on March 18th, when the movie releases. That way, I can give you all my feedback. Peace out.